Welcome to my review of the Razer Kraken V4 Wireless gaming headset. I tested this entirely on the PlayStation 5. I've been gaming with it for the last couple of weeks, and while it brings some premium features like Razer's Triforce titanium drivers and a really spacious soundstage, it's also a headset that was clearly designed with the PC gamer in mind. So if you're thinking about picking this up for your PlayStation 5, I hope this review helps clarify what works well, and honestly, what doesn't. Before we get into this video, I have to disclose Razer did send this headset out to me for review, and I sincerely appreciate that. They haven't seen this video before it went live, and they haven't had any say in what I'm about to say. Of course, when a company trusts you to give your honest thoughts, that creates some goodwill, but my review is always, well, I try to always focus and stay focused on the product and the user experience, especially for those of you looking to use this headset specifically on PlayStation. The Kraken V4 comes with Triforce titanium 40mm drivers, Razer's Smart Switch dual wireless 2.4 gigahertz via the USB-C dongle and Bluetooth, a retractable hyperclear super wideband mic, and up to 70 hours of battery life with the lighting off, of course, and around 35 hours with the lighting on. It supports a THX spatial audio, but only on PC through Razer's Synapse app. On paper, this is a great feature set for a wireless gaming headset, but on the PlayStation 5, you don't get access to all of that, and that's the important part of this review. Before we get any further into this video, let's hop into the unboxing experience. Taking a little tour around the version 4 of the Kraken, you can see the unboxing experience is rather pleasant. There's a lot of information at your fingertips, so you can get what you need just by picking up this box. There's a really nice logo there. Around the back, it has a little bit of a breakdown of the design of the 40mm drivers in each one of these ear cups. One thing that I did want to point out here on this is that there is one missing. There is no Xbox. So just know that if you're looking at these or evaluating them for your Xbox, I would say that that's probably a pass and look for a different solution. But you will see that there is a designator there for PlayStations. So there's this little sleeve. That is the marketing material that comes right off. I will say that I'm rather impressed by the experience and the attention to detail here. So opening this up, you're presented with your headset, and you can see in there it's all blacked out. Very nice experience. Up towards the top, I believe there's the instruction manual that's tucked away here. Razer does this thing with their instruction manual that I don't really like. You get a sticker, or a couple of stickers actually. They build their instruction manual into this huge pamphlet, which makes it not fun to deal with, but it's important that you look at it because it's a very clear technical document that identifies all the feature set and how to use your Kraken 4. So if anything, I would just change this to a little booklet because I would appreciate that much more, because I just would. So moving that off to the side, let's bring this back into the center of the frame. I'm gonna take the headset out, and then here's the USB dongle right in the middle. So if you wanted to just take this out and get going, you could just throw the box away. Just kidding. This USB-C dongle here will only use up one port, like some other manufacturers out there make this huge dongle that's like this, and then it takes up all the ports, but this will just take up one port. And there's an extender in here as well. If you look here, there's some additional resources that you can flip open. Here's the extender that I was speaking about. Nice braided cable. Goes from USB-C to USB-A, so you do have that available to you. Don't eat those. Pulling out this other cable, it's a USB 3.0 cable, so it's a USB-C male to a USB-A male. And this is the extender because this is a USB-A male to a USB-C female. This is for your dongle, this is for your headset. That is it within the packaging. Looking at the headset in more detail without powering it on, you can see the construction and the materials is premium. It feels really nice in the hand. This memory foam that is going to like hug your head is really nice. The headband is rather flexible, and it is soft up top. There's a lot of material here. It's gonna be really nice. But I will say that you get towards this end, right here, there's a harder spot. So I can press in here, that deep there, and that's as far as it goes there. So be aware of that. One thing that I'm not too keen on is the plastic ear cup connections to the headband, but it is graduated in 8 steps. so you can make those adjustments. And your cable is external. There is THX branding there, and there's a good amount of play. So that's nice. You know, you could wear these out in town, no problem. And nobody would even look at you twice or look at you weird, because this gaming headset is really muted if you wanted it to be. And then it can be really extravagant if you want it to be. There's a lot of play in the ear cup there. I like that. I like this design with the cable that is external. So looking at the headset's inputs, usually manufacturers put all of the inputs on one, but there's so many features built into this headset that they took advantage of the right ear cup as well. There is a game chat balance button and a smart switch button, which allows you to switch between the 2.4 gigahertz modes and Bluetooth mode. Going along to the left side, they're doing what a lot of manufacturers are doing, is allowing you to stow the microphone within the headset. And it sits really nicely, and it has a really nice lip there, so you don't have any trouble getting a hold of it. And then when you put it in, it's in there until you intentionally pull it out. USB-C for charging, a power button, volume control wheel, which has a tactile feel to it, as well as a mute button there. I want to talk about the build construction of this microphone. It is really, really nice. You put it in place, it stays in place, and it's moldable to your needs. When you're done, you just push it back in, and it rolls back up into the headset. The microphone module itself is really nicely constructed, and I like the feel of this. And the last thing that we'll talk about is the ear cups. This is a material foam that is clearly identified between left and right, and they house the 40 millimeter Triforce drivers. I think these are replaceable. Yes, they are. So if you aren't a fan of this like memory foam material that's breathable, I really like this. However, you can replace them with any standard ear cup that would fit this dimension. Looking closer, you can see the Triforce driver is in there. I can take the other side off as well. Man, I really like these memory foams. It's really aesthetically pleasing to look at, even when it's something you don't see. So Razer really considered everything here with this headset and built it into an affordable package. Let's get back to the video. Setup on the PlayStation 5 is truly plug and play. Plug the USB-C dongle into the console and it recognizes it instantly and as a standard wireless audio device. You can't use Bluetooth for gaming audio on the PlayStation 5. So the dongle is your only option. So I'm recording this in Adobe Audition on my Mac. So I hope that this gives a good idea of how this mic performs from the perspective of somebody in my party chat on game. The HyperClear super wideband mic is solid for in-game chat. It's designed to capture more voice detail than any standard hardware mic that you would come in contact with on a different headset. And it does a good job of keeping your voice pretty clear. On the PlayStation 5, the mic comes through pretty well, but the volume leans to be on the quiet side. I've had to boost my mic in my PlayStation settings when I was initially setting this up. Here is where the console limitations show pretty glaringly. You can't adjust mic gain, any of the side tone features, because it just has this passive noise cancellation. So you can't hear your room around you. I like side tone quite a bit because I like to hear my own voice, and it helps ease that pressure on my ears through those long gaming sessions. And it also helps my wife get my attention when she needs it. But with this headset, you just don't get that on the PlayStation 5. You also don't get any of those advanced settings in the PlayStation app. The Razer Synapse app is a PC-only feature, and their mobile apps don't offer much mic customization. You just don't get it. And like I said, probably the one missing feature that I wish that I could take advantage of on this headset is the side tone. Because if you rely on side tone to hear your own voice, naturally you'll miss that out here. Feel free to leave me a comment down below on what you think of the mic performance from this wireless gaming headset. I think it sounds good from watching this back or testing it in the past, but that doesn't matter. Your opinion matters because you're evaluating this headset to see if it fits within your gaming world. Because if you turn the RGB off on this headset, it's a pretty clean headset. And if you stow the mic away, you could get away with something like this, in public transit. But That's just what I think. Let's get on with the video. Let's talk about what's important. Out of the box, the Triforce titanium 40mm drivers produce a warm, full sound. Bass is really punchy without being boomy or creating that sound of distortion within the housing itself. I mean, some headsets do that and you can right off the bat tell that they're poor quality. Mids are extremely well defined and the highs are crisp enough for competitive gaming. Playing games like Call of Duty, Ready or Not, PUBG, DayZ, I could clearly pick up directional cues from footsteps and reloads from other gamers, even without the THX spatial audio enabled. And that's a key point here. On the PS5, you don't get the THX spatial audio that's clearly defined on the ear cups here, or the headband, and that's only through the Synapse app. That's a big loss for those PlayStation users out there. The headset defaults to a stereo input on the PlayStation, and with PlayStation's own 3D audio, providing some positional awareness. The volume wheel feels precise with just the right amount of resistance for me, and even plays a subtle audio cue when you hit the max or min volumes with a double beep. The volume wheel is substantial enough and it gives enough feedback to you when you're making those adjustments as well. This base Kraken V4 model wireless gaming headset that I have in my hand does not include the haptics feedback that they are including on the Kraken V4 Pro. So if you've seen Razer's marketing around haptics immersion, know that that doesn't apply to this headset that I'm talking about here in this video. So here's what you miss out on when using the Kraken 4 wireless gaming headset strictly on the PlayStation 5. No THX spatial audio, no equalizer customization, no side tone or mic gain adjustments, no advanced lighting control with the RGB features that are built into this thing, no firmware updates without a PC, and those are some pretty large downfalls. If you have access to a PC and a PlayStation 5 and you want to use this headset on there, then I would say go for it because you could technically set your EQ, your lighting, your side tone, and then use your headset on your PlayStation 5 with those settings saved into this. But that's not a seamless process. The comfort is a standout strength of the headset. The memory foam ear cushions are plush and breathable. The headband offers a balanced clamping around your ears, and it secures without feeling too tight. However, because there's so much play in the headband here, I can squish it more here than I can here. That creates this feeling, if you have a big head, over a long gaming session, it creates this, it may create like a little bit of pressure here on your head for those of you with large heads that like to game for a long time. But I did manage to alleviate that pain by just extending the ear cups further. If it's too tight, it will create this pressure points right on the top of your head. While the headband is plush and it feels nice, that's something you just have to be aware of. But if you have a big head like me, you can just adjust that by just expanding the ear cups. If you expand it too far, it creates this feeling of a little bit of clamping force pressure around the jawline. So you have to find the sweet spot. As soon as you do, the headset works fine. Just know, large-headed folks out there like myself, that's something you're gonna have to contend with if you purchase this headset. This wireless gaming headset is well built and it is extremely comfortable. I find myself reaching for these more often than not, probably because they are so comfortable. After you mitigate that problem with the headband for large heads, it fits really well, and I can play on these for a long time. I love these plush ear cups and they're breathable. I don't like having sweaty hot ears, and I have that problem. That's why I don't like pleather or leather ear cups in any way, shape, or form, because it just exacerbates that issue for me. On the PS5, this headset delivers a good experience right out of the box. Is it great? No, it's good. Especially if you care most about comfort and clean stereo sound. But if you want advanced features like the EQ tweaking, managing your side tone settings, THX spatial audio, you'll need to get yourself a PC or have a PC to unlock that. Without that, you're getting the basics rather than the full feature set of this headset. If you're a PC first gamer who occasionally plays on PlayStation 5, this could be a strong pick for you. But if you're PlayStation only, it's worth weighing whether the comfort and build quality alone make it worth the price. This headset MSRP is for $180 USD. The pros are like $400, I think, because prices fluctuate all the time. And if you want to support content creation here on this channel, hit the links in the description. that will always send you to the sales and whatnot, and it will help support me because it is an affiliate link of mine, and I appreciate that if you want to support me there. Before I close, I must disclose again, Razer was kind enough to send this headset out to me for testing and review, and I sincerely appreciate that collaboration with them. If you're interested in pricing and availability, hit the affiliate links in the description. I want to disclose again for FTC rulings and rules and regulations that those are my affiliate links, so shopping through them help support content creation here on this channel without costing you anything in addition to your shopping experience. Well, that about does it for me in this one. If you like this video, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, you know what to do. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I am Tomas, and I will catch you in the next one.